All right. Zahra's here. Okay. You should have a request button, I hope. Oh, there it goes. Today is the... Hi!
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I look naked. This happens every time. I always forget.
Oh, it's okay. You look beautiful.
We'll get more viewers. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So I was thinking just like let's maybe like wait a little minute, a couple minutes, just to get people to put on. Yeah. And
Sounds
then we can
good.
go in. But
Yeah.
let me. Or do you want to pin your topic while we're doing
Yes,
this?
this is good. I need to learn how to do all this. So I don't even know how to do that. Is it like, wait, hold on. See if I can do this.
So I think all you do is literally comment, and then you can pin the comment.
Thank you. That's exactly what I needed to know. Okay. Let's see.
There we go. Hey.
Yay.
Thanks for joining.
Okay. Welcome. Okay. Now how do I pin that? Do I just hold it? Pin comment. Shablam. I'm a pro now.
Got it.
Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
So we are going to be
Awesome.
just waiting a couple minutes just to get some people to start viewing, and then we'll get started. So yeah. How was your day so far today?
It's 3. Good. I went to the chiropractor, got some serious cracking done, so I feel like I'm a new woman. How's yours?
So when I used to go, it was like I used to get my neck crack, and that was the worst sound. Like it felt good.
Yeah.
But, oh God, my eye is running all of a sudden. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Fine. You're fine.
A tissue.
Welcome, guys. We're just waiting a couple minutes to get started.
Hey, Ray. Oh my God, I haven't seen or talked to him in so long. So Ray is
Awesome.
someone from my hometown. He just had a baby. And yeah. Oh, and there's Dia. Hi, Dia. Dia's another friend. He lives in Jersey, I believe, still. We go way back. Like, my time, like this is when I used to actually go to like lounges and dance places, and so thank you for joining, Dia, and Ray. Hello, Ray. Yeah, so I'm glad that you came in here because you guys are about to see something really, really interesting, really cool. You might get freaked out by it, but I swear it's not a bad thing.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah, Dia, it has been 10 years. That's crazy. I was like, now I'm 30. Jeez, that was a long time ago. But I'm glad that you're in here. So Heather, whenever you want to like start,
yeah,
And I guess like people, when they join, they'll get to see what you're doing in the middle of it all. So
cool. Yeah, so I'll just give kind of like a little bit of an overview. So basically,
okay.
I am a certified emotion code practitioner, which is a form of energy healing, which can be done remotely because energy knows no distance. So I was skeptical about it at first, and then I had a guy fix my hip pain over the phone in one session. So that's like my story of how I was like, I'm sold. So what we're going to do, oh, hi, Amanda. What we're going to do is work on Zahra today. I think we want to target her immune system, right?
Yeah.
So awesome. So the way that this healing works, I should probably start there, is we ask a series of yes or no questions. If we were in person, it would be like muscle testing, like in kinesiology. But because we're not in person, I am going to tap into Zahra's energy, and I could muscle test myself on her behalf, but instead I use my trusty little pendulum. I was so skeptical. Let me just start by telling you, I was so skeptical about pendulums at first. I literally got one because I was like, there's absolutely no way this is going to work. And then I started getting answers clear as can be with this thing. So yeah, so basically a yes answer goes clockwise and a no answer goes counterclockwise for me. So by asking, I have an emotion code chart here, and it's got 2 columns and 6 rows. And by asking, which column, which row, and then which emotion, we determine the emotion, the age at which it got stuck inside Zahra's energy body. And usually from there, if we have a feeling of like abandonment at age 5, and she's like, oh, that's when my mom left, or whatever the case may be. That was a random story that I just made up, but you get the idea. So usually they'll be able to pull it consciously, and from there we clear it by running magnets over the governing meridian. So I have my fancy magnets here. The meridians are a series of energy pathways inside of our bodies. So by running it over the governing one, we're clearing it from our entire energy field. As we all know, energy cannot be created or destroyed, but what we are doing is literally moving it out of your energy field so that it's no longer contributing to, your anxiety or your anxious feelings. I'm not supposed to say anxiety, or your chronic pain, your immune system not functioning at 100%, whatever the case may be that we're working on. So basically that's how it works, and it's really cool, and the results can be life-changing. They have been for me. So that's the gist. Yeah.
You guys ready to see what she's about to do?
It's pretty wild. Okay. So basically, to connect, I'm gonna, it's more important, it's more fun for you to see the pendulum than my face. So I'm gonna just hold it up here. And so I'm gonna say, my name is Zahra, and it's gonna tell me no, and all of a sudden it's gonna change directions. Shayna's in the house, and Jill.
Hey, Shayna. Hey, Jill.
Cool.
Ooh, Quindo Tierra del Cafe. Hello.
Hello. Cool. So basically I'm going to tap into Zahra's field now. So I'm going to say, my name is Zahra, and it's going to tell me no until all of a sudden it switches directions and tell me yes, at which point we're connected. So here we go. You get comfy.
I'm ready. I'm send out.
Okay. So my name is Zahra, and it might reverse it on camera. Right now it's telling me no. My name is Zahra. My name is Zahra. My name is Zahra. My name is Zahra. So I don't know if you can tell, but it just switched directions. So now I'm tapped into her energy field. So we are going to find out first at what percentage her immune system's functioning at. So we're going to say, okay, is Zahra's immune system functioning at 50% or better? Yes. Okay. Functioning at 60% or better. 70% or better. 80% or better. No. So 75% or better. No. So 74%. Is it exactly 74%? Yeah. So you're at a 74%, my friend.
Yikes.
Yikes. But the cool thing about this is we'll get it up to as high as we can get it based on emotional stuff. And then it might not be at 100 still. It might be at like a 96 because you have an imbalance in your diet or, your supplements or whatever the case may be. But this can make a huge difference. So we'll just dive right in and see what comes up. And if something is too personal to share on the platform, remember, you can just tell me, yes, there's something, but I don't want to say it out loud, and then we can still clear it. So
Okay.
All right. So, does Zahra have any trapped emotions contributing to her immune system not functioning at 100%? Okay, is the first trapped emotion in column A? Column B, odd row, even row. So it's, is it B2? Yeah, so B2. So I've got my little chart here. So is it failure? Yeah, okay. So the first thing that's coming up is a feeling of failure.
Ooh, wow.
And I forgot to ask how old you are.
I just turned 30.
Oh yeah, duh. We literally just, sometimes the words come out and then the brain goes on.
You know what? That's not bad. It's the worst thing is forgetting someone's name.
Which I also do.
Like someone that just joined earlier, I totally forgot his name. I couldn't even shout him out, and I didn't want him to know. Like I didn't remember. He left. I'm pretty sure he left, so I'm okay right now. But
oh my gosh, that happens to me all the time. Okay, so let's find out if this failure is before age 15. Does this failure get stuck in her energy body before age 15? Yeah, before age 10. No, so between 10 to 15. So at age 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so it's around age 13. So it's usually give or take a year. Is there, hey Terry, is there something that comes to mind where you would have felt like a failure around that age?
I'm trying to think.
I know 13 probably would have been anything around family or friends or school, really.
I know it wasn't with school because it's give or take a year, right?
Yeah.
So 12. 12 is that year. Yep.
There's
it's personal. It's definitely personal.
Okay. You don't have to share it.
I had a bad friend. That's all I can say.
Okay. Okay.
I got in trouble with my parents.
Okay. That's allowed. So we'll just say, does it have to do with the situation? So hold it in your mind.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So can we clear it now? Yes. All right. So
Wow.
I am also taking notes so that I can send them to you later. So I'm going to take my magnet and do 3 swipes to release this feeling of failure. You're welcome to take your hand and just go over. I can't get down. Just go over 3 swipes over the governing meridian. So we can release that feeling of failure. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let me know if you feel anything. Some people do, some people don't. There's no right.
Yeah, I just got chills throughout my body.
Yeah, that's common. Okay. So we did release that.
Wow, I can't believe that came up. I totally forgot about it.
That's what everyone says. My other favorite thing that people always say are like, no, I worked through that in therapy for like 10 years. And I'm like, well, can't just talk about it. We also have to take it out of your energy field, which I think more therapists, like traditional therapists, are starting to use more energy, like holistic methods, which I think is such a great thing to combine the two. But yeah, if it's still in your field, it's still causing problems that will eventually come out. So, okay. I think let me just scroll back up the comments. I think I was seeing things and I didn't pay attention. Hi, thank you, Amanda. Oh, it really is. Okay. Okay, cool.
Oh, hey!
Oh, Chris is
hi,
here. All right.
Oh, man.
So we'll keep plugging away. We're working on Zahra's immune system. Right now it's functioning at a 74%. It's functioning at 74%. And we've released one emotion, which was a feeling of failure from around age 12, 13. Yeah, so we're going to keep diving in. And so after we release another one, I'll check and see what the immune system's up to. Are you doing okay?
Ooh, yeah, I just got a lot of like emotions coming up in my heart. Like just the tightness of the breath. Wow, that's crazy.
Try to breathe with your diaphragm from your stomach. And if you're feeling anxious, this is a good tapping point to
Yeah, that was anxiety.
Yeah. I'm surprised it's not hitting me. If my clients get really anxious, I usually feel it too. And then I'm like, we're okay. We're just healing.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay to continue?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's crazy stuff. Just keep
Hello, Shahan and James. Oh.
All right. So,
oh God. Okay. All right. Let's go back in.
Keep going. Okay. So we're going to see what else is contributing to Zahra's immune system not functioning fully. So is the next trapped emotion contributing to this in column A? Yeah, odd row. No, even row. So is it A2? Yeah, A2. So it's the anxiety. Wouldn't that be funny? Not funny like but like ironic.
Is it anxiety?
It might be. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
A lot of that.
I know. I always tell people, congratulations, you're human on that one. But it's funny that that's what you're feeling right now, and that's what's coming up. So this particular feeling of anxiety, did this get stuck before age 15? Okay, before age 10? No, so 10 to 15 at age 10, age 11, age 12, age 13, age 14. Okay, so this is right around age 14, give or take a year.
Of anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It might have been me, like honestly, starting high school. That was big for me. Going to a school where I didn't know a lot of people.
Yeah.
And yeah, like that in itself. And then also just, I think my biggest point was I used to play the violin. And when I got into high school, my teacher actually was from the Philadelphia Orchestra, which is really big. Like it's a big deal to get there. And I wasn't at that level where the other students were that she had been working with throughout their middle school years. And I even had like private lessons and stuff. And I think that was the first time I had like a bad interim grade. And that really, really affected me.
Yeah.
So I know it's something minor, but I just remember that was a big deal for me. Like,
yeah.
Just seeing that from going from like honor roll forever and then going to like getting a D on my interim, that was huge. So I see that being it.
Okay. We'll just double check for you.
Okay.
So what things that have to do with changing schools? Guys, yeah, didn't even have to say it. Okay. So, and for anyone who's watching, usually the first thing that pops into someone's mind as we're doing this is in fact the thing that caused the emotion. But sometimes people don't guess it right, and I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, that's it. I will let you know, obviously, if it's not the correct thing, because there's no point in lying about it. And sometimes we can't recall them consciously, and that's okay too. More often than not, we can still release them. Okay, so we're going to do 3 swipes to release this anxiety from age 14.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Double check. Did we release this? Yes. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, everyone coming in and out. Welcome, everybody. Okay.
Welcome. For those that just came in, Heather is actually doing emotion code on me. So what she's using is a pendulum and certain codes that she knows about to tap into things that are basically blocking my energy field and blocking me from being the best person that I guess I can be. So a lot of things have came up so far, one from the age of 13 and now another one from the age of 15. And now she's going to kind of tap in to see what else is there.
Yeah. So we're actually going to check where the immune system's at now. So when we started, it was at functioning at 74%. So we'll see. system functioning at 74% or better. It's functioning at 75% or better. 76% or better. 80% or better. 85% or better. Okay, so at 81%. 82%. No, so we're up to 81%.
Wow.
Just from releasing those two things from childhood that she hasn't thought about in a million years. This is how this works, guys. It's crazy.
Like, totally forgot about them.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
You never know what's in there. What's in there? The issues in our tissues. Ooh, I'm a mess. Hold on. Okay. All right, so we're gonna dive back in and see what else comes up. Okay. So is an next trapped emotion contributing to Zahra's weakened immune system in column A? Yes, odd row. Even row, is it A2? No, A4. Yeah, A4. Is it anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment? Okay, this is a feeling of resentment. Let me get you the age at which this got stuck. This gets stuck before age 15. Before age
I feel you over here.
Ooh, sorry. Okay. Are you okay? Yeah. Just breathe. Okay. Is it from age 10? 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, this is also from around age 14.
14.
Give or take a year. Oh, sorry, my shoulder's all messed up.
Could we narrow down, like, whether it's school related, parents, you know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Sure. 14-ish. Yeah, let's see.
Jeez, there's a lot of stuff on 14.
Teenagers, man. Teenagers,
Yeah.
it's a hard time.
Oh man, it was tough for me. I had really strict parents.
You had what?
I had really strict parents, like crazy.
Yeah, it feels like it's having to do with family.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, we can leave it that broad. We don't need to pinpoint every single one. So can I release this now? You guys do. Oh, sorry. Okay. So we're going to release this resentment from age 14 now because that's not serving you or your immune system apparently. So we'll do 3 swipes to release this. Okay. We release this successfully. This resentment. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. 3 down. How are you feeling?
Good.
Okay.
You know, like right before you did that, my chest was really heavy. I'm not gonna lie. Like literally had to breathe out my mouth. Yeah. Which is crazy because it's like you can't really believe it until you experience it, type of thing.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So, and I don't remember feeling that way the first time we did something together. I think it was more so of just getting like a tingly feeling.
Yeah.
In my fingertips, but like nothing where like my chest felt like super tight.
That, and
you know,
and as we pull these feelings, it's not uncommon to feel them, but especially over the next 3 days as you're processing, any of these things might come up a little extra. Sorry, but it's just them continuing to work their way out of your energy body. So. Or you might just get exhausted. That's what happens to me usually. So it's all part of it. I'm trying to think. I have had clients, I've had clients get head rushes. I've had the tingles is the most common thing to feel where I'm swiping or to feel somewhere down the neck or the spine or fingertips. Yeah, heaviness in the chest, onset of anxiety. When I say the emotion before I even pull the age, that happens quite frequently too. So don't worry. Okay, you ready to dive back in?
Let's get into it.
Okay. So, Zahra having either trapped emotions, making her immune system not function at full capacity. Yes. Okay, is the next trapped emotion contributing this in column A? No, column B. Is it an odd row? Even row? Is it B2? B4? B6? B6. Is it pride? Shame? Oof, okay. One is shame. I'm happy it came up so we can get rid of it because that's like the lowest vibration feeling I think that there is.
Yeah.
So we don't want that in you. Let's see, did this shame get stuck before age 15? Before age 10? Okay, age 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It feels like this one's around age 15, give or take a year.
Jeez. Whoa. Shame. I was a good kid, so I don't know. I don't think I started getting really mischievous until I was like 20s.
Yeah.
15, shame.
I mean, it could have to do with yourself too, like being ashamed with yourself, or you know, you got in trouble.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I know.
Yeah.
So I have body dysmorphic disorder. It's something that I like really. I wasn't even aware of it back then, but that's the age where I started noticing patterns and like behavioral. I guess like things that I would do with my friends, and I started actually like dieting. That's when I started dieting. I think that's what it was. Yeah, getting into all that, and so yeah. James, okay. Shut up! I'm not lying. I love James. It's my best friend, like my only guy best friend ever. So I'm glad that he's in here.
I don't think that the comments are coming through on my end. Oh well. Okay. I'm sure that's it because that's a big heavy thing. So let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Repair body dysmorphia. Yep. Okay.
Oh, it's crazy.
Okay. So can we release this now? Yeah. So we'll do 3 swipes, and then I always check in case we need to do more for deeply rooted things. So we're going to release this shame from age 15, okay? Ooh. Yeah. How are you feeling?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're up to 4 things now. So I'm just gonna check and see where the immune system's at now. So we got it up to 81% functionality. So let's see, is our immune system functioning at 85% or better? At 90% or better? Okay, at 86% or better? Right at 85%. Yeah, 85%. So we're getting there.
Wow. What can it go up to by the end of this? Like
I've gotten mine up to 100, and I brought a couple people's up to 100, and then yeah, like I was saying at the beginning, for anyone who wasn't in here yet, like sometimes I can get it up to about 98, 96, depending on I think it has to do with imbalances in your diet, or like external things that we need to find the balance of internally versus emotional stuff. So I'm like slouching to fit into my camera. I want to see if I can get it higher up.
Okay.
Oh, that's horrible. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Big old. Okay.
So for anybody who's joining now, what Heather's doing is she's tapping into figuring out what emotions are trapped within me to help me kind of better my immune system, because I've been having some issues recently. You know, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like I had a bad like breakout from the sun, like on my lips, and that has to do with your immune system. I've talked to my nutritionist about it, and so I'm just taking another step here to kind of release anything that's blocking me from, you know, being at my best.
Yeah. Awesome. And Zahra, just in case I forget, we could probably do at least a whole session about this last thing that we were talking about. So in case you ever want to go in specifically for that, that's like, that might be a good entrance point.
Okay, great.
More work. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to keep going in. We're going to see what else is contributing to her immune system not being at 100%. Okay. So the next trapped emotion contributing is in column A. Yeah, odd row, even row is A2, A4, A4. Let's see, is it anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment? Is Zahra's own emotion? Is this an inherited emotion? Yeah, okay, is this inherited from mom's side? Mom's own emotion originally. Mom also inherited it. Okay, does it go back 2 generations or more? 3 generations or more? 4 generations or more? 5 generations or more? 6, 7, 8, 9. Go back 8 generations.
Jeez.
So whatever this is, I'll be able to tell you in a second, goes back 8 generations from mom's side. So just to explain what an inherited emotion is to anyone watching, not only do we have our own life experiences where we're feeling a certain way and things are getting stuck inside of us, but there's also absorbed emotions, which we can get along any point in our lives. So like if someone we love is going through a really challenging time, we might actually absorb some of their like sadness or sorrow, even though it's not our own emotion, that can get stuck inside our energy body. So same thing goes for inherited emotions. The way I always describe this is sperm meets egg. This is stuff mom and dad felt before you were a twinkle in their eye. So sperm meets egg, you get dad's blonde hair, mom's long legs, you know, dad's breakup baggage, mom's abandonment issues, whatever the case may be. Like these energies are within them and they're also going in to the creation of you. Not everything maybe, but a lot of things. So whatever this emotion is goes back 8 generations on your mom's side. So let me dive back in. Now we've acknowledged that, it will volunteer itself. Okay. So is this inherited anger? Inherited bitterness. Okay, this is inherited bitterness.
Ooh. Bitterness. Wow.
8 generations. Okay. So let's see. Can we clear this now? Yeah. And so obviously we're not gonna like, you know, call on Zahra's great grandmother, you know, be like, hey, what happened? But what we are gonna do is clear this. And what's cool is, you know, the belief around the emotion code work is when we're clearing inherited emotions, we're clearing every energy body of the generation in the bloodline up from you. So wherever they're roaming, they should be feeling lighter from this bitterness. So we're going to do 10 swipes because this is inherited. So we'll get rid of that now. Okay. Release this bitterness. Yeah. Okay, how are you feeling after that one?
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna keep going. Do I have any other trapped emotions that are contributing to her immune system not being at 100? Next trapped emotion, column A. B odd row, even rows at B2. Yeah, B2. Is it failure? Yeah. Okay, so this is another feeling of failure. And for those of you that tuned in early enough, this was the first emotion that came up, but obviously, I mean, we'll get the age. The first one was from age 13. Every time we have a strong emotion, it can get stuck within us. So by clearing the failure from age 13, I did not clear all the instances that she has ever felt that feeling. So let's get this age. Is this failure from before age 15? So 15 to 30, between 20 and 30, 25 to 30. Okay, at age 25, 26. Yeah, okay, this feels like around 26. We finally got out of the teenage years. So give or take a year.
Yep, I know exactly what that is. Yeah, that was I was transitioning from undergrad and going into graduate school, and I was kind of like switching between majors. I really didn't know what I was gonna do. So I went into occupational therapy, but there was a situation there where somebody at my school like plagiarized off of my work, and I also got in trouble for it. Despite the fact I had like proof that it wasn't me, I had good grades. So then I was sent back. I had to move all the way back from Massachusetts to Philadelphia again. So that was a huge, like I couldn't get out of bed because I was so upset.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy that it happened though, I'm okay. But those feelings were very heavy for a while. So, so yeah, now that I'm older, I understand it. I get why things happen for a reason, but it'll be nice to get rid of those trapped emotions from what I experienced then. Yeah.
They served their purpose, but we don't need them anymore. So
No.
does this have to do with the incident she's talking about? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy because 26 was exactly my age. So and I was actually thinking about that when you said failure. That was the same. That was a thought that came to
That's
my
what
mind.
always happens. It's so crazy. I love being a witch. I'm a good witch. Failure now. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 swipes for this, and then we'll just double check. So goodbye, failure. Okay. I'm gonna clear this failure from age 26. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so we're 2 more now, so let's check and see where the immune system's at. So is our immune system functioning at 90% or better? Yeah. Okay, 95% or better. 96% or better. 97% or better. Not exactly 96%. Yeah, 96%.
We went from 74 to 96.
In one session, releasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 trapped emotions. And that's how, this is why we release, for anyone who's watching, this is why we do the releasing, because these are just a bunch of random emotions that really hit home for her when they happened. They were intense enough to get stuck. And the way they're choosing to show themselves is to come at her immune system and get in the way of it working fully. So the same can happen for any kind of health issue, whether it's something you're feeling physically or emotionally. Like, we just don't know how these things are gonna like jump in and try to mess up our lives. So that's why we okay, let's see how high we can get it. So your energy body will let me tap out, or it will let me know when it's ready to stop, but I'm thinking we can get it as high as possible here in this session. So let's see, does Zahra have one or more trapped emotions still contributing to her immune system? Okay, 2 emotions or more. 3 emotions or more. 3 emotions or more. Okay, I think there's 3 more things in there. So we'll test to get it up. So next trapped emotion contributing to her immune system functionality issue in column A. Sorry, I can't see it. Column A. Odd row. Even row, the A2. A4. A4. Okay, is it depression? Frustration? Indecisiveness? Mimic? Taken for granted? Yeah. Her own emotion? Yeah. Okay, so this one is taken for granted. Let me get you the age. So did this emotion get stuck before the age of 15? Okay, before the age of 10? Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, right around age 15, again, feeling taken for granted by someone or because of a situation.
Okay. Okay, I think I know. Could it be friends? Could it be around friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can just ask that loosely. Does this have to do with friendships at the time? Yeah. You're good at guessing. Okay. So, friends. Okay. And just to show, like, for example, if you had said, does this one have to do with mom and dad? I would do the same thing. So does this have to do with mom and dad? And it goes the opposite way. So just in case anyone's skeptical, skepticism is welcome, but I just want to show you why when she volunteers an answer that's correct, I roll with it because it really is correct. So we'll see if we can clear this now. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we're going to do 3 swipes to release this feeling of being taken for granted. Okay. Awesome. So that's released. And I think there's going to be 2 more.
Okay.
So you feeling okay?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's honestly, it's crazy how how I felt in the beginning and where I'm at right now. And I feel like people have to literally experience it to believe it.
Yeah.
Because yeah. I'm not kidding. I had like so much tightness and now I feel like I can breathe so much more clear.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not gonna like lie, you know, like I'm not, no, not at all. Like I really do. I feel it. Yeah. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, and what I love too is like if we're working on a physical pain, I have worked with clients where like the pain literally dissipated in front of my eyes. And that's crazy. So that's why it's like if it's chronic and it's something where you're like, this isn't an injury, like that's a great thing to work on with this kind of work because sometimes like I've had it happen with a couple clients now where if we're releasing a physical pain, it goes from wherever we're working on, but and then it pops up somewhere else. And it's the same exact pain, but it like just trying to hang on to stay in the physical body. So then we release it, it goes away. But it's really wild. It's really wild, guys.
What kind of what kind of pain are you describing? Can you give us like some examples so people kind of understand?
Yeah, so the one that I had, I've been a dancer my whole life, and so I have had all the injuries and all the pains, but I had a chronic like ache, like a deep aching in my right hip capsule, blah, blah, for like 8 months. And then I had my practitioner work on it he literally brought my pain from like an 8 to I think it was a 1, or maybe he made it go away in one 20-minute session with me. And it was where I was storing all of my breakup trauma. So like all the men who had, you know, fucked me over, for lack of a better term, that was where I was storing all of my emotional trauma from that. So if you think about that, and like, you know, my traumas were only from breakups. If you think about what some people go through and like how those traumas are being stored in their physical bodies. Yeah. So that's one example. I worked on a client who had, her shoulder was hurting, and she couldn't like lift it past here. And by the end of the session, she was walking around going like this. So you just
wow.
But you know,
I actually have a friend that could really benefit from that. So yeah. Okay.
No. And if it is truly like a physical injury, like you tore your ACL, but you haven't gone to get it checked out, if I ask if there's any trapped emotions like contributing to it, you know, the body might say yes, like there's, you know, anxiety and like dread from the moment that it happens, but like I'm not claiming this work is gonna give you surgery. You know what I mean? Like we can go so far with it, but if it's an injury, obviously, that needs more medical attention, like we'll know, because we'll only get so far with it. So it's cool stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go in. I think we got 2 more, and then you'll be good as new. Okay, so does Zahra have any other trapped emotions standing in the way of immune system functioning at 100? Yes. Okay, so next trapped emotion in column A. No, column B, odd row. Yeah, B1, B3, B5. Ooh, that was a big twitch. Okay, B5. Is it conflict? Okay, creative insecurity. Terror. Unsupported. Okay, this one is a feeling of being unsupported. Let me get the age. Did this occur before age 15? Yeah, before age 10. Okay, age 10, 11, 12, 14. Feels like age 14 again. 14, 15, I've been like all over the place in this session. Okay, so around age 14, give or take a year, feeling unsupported. Excuse me.
Yeah, totally. That's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you think of a specific incident, and you don't have to say if it's too?
No, I can. So around that age, my sister was diagnosed with bipolar schizoaffective disorder, and that weighed really heavy on my family. My parents really didn't know what to do, and she needed like all of their attention because it was something severe. We've never experienced this in our family bloodline, so we really didn't know how to handle it. And there's also such a stigma behind mental illness. Yeah. So it wasn't something that they wanted to talk about. And they went to several doctors. Doctors couldn't really figure out things. So we were really dealing with a lot of chaos in our household with my sister. And basically watching that as like, you know, the older one, I kind of took it upon myself to kind of want to give my parents as less stress as I could possible. So I literally, it was kind of like I had to take care of myself in every way possible. So because I just didn't want to, I didn't want to give any more burden. I didn't want to give any more stress to them. So that definitely has to do with that. And it started around that age is where I felt completely unsupported.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Heavy. Okay. I believe you. We'll just double check it for the sake of showing here. Does it have to do with her sister's diagnosis? Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Let me release this now. Yeah. Oof. Okay. So we're going to get rid of that feeling because that you do not need anymore. Okay. Okay, so that's released. So I think there might be one more, but let me double check to see what it's up to right now.
Okay.
Zahra's immune system at 100% yet.
Oh, Sammy, we can definitely relate. And Pam, thanks for joining. What Heather is doing is basically eliminating trapped emotions that have been compromising my immune system so far. So when we started the session, I was at a 74%, and then now we're at like 96. So we're trying to get it up, so we're trying to get it up to 100% on an emotional, energetic level. So
I'm really bummed the comments aren't coming through on my side. But I have been breaking technology like all week, so. Okay. So yeah, we're up to 98%. So I think it's just going to be one more thing based on asking earlier, but we'll find out. Okay, so it's the last draft emotion contributing to Zahra's immune system not functioning at 100% in column A. Odd row, even row, so the A2. Yeah, A2. Okay, is it anxiety? Ooh. Yeah, that one didn't want to show itself for a second, but it's anxiety again.
Okay.
So, which is not like at all a surprise because the biggest like thing that ruins people's health is stress, and stress and anxiety go hand in hand. So this is a surprise. So let's see, the other anxiety we cleared was from age 14. Let's see what age this one's from. Is this from before age 15? Okay, before age 10. No, it was between, okay, age 10, 11, 12. This one goes back to age 12, give or take a year.
Anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's related to my parents again. Yeah.
That age, that's a common.
Yeah.
So let's see what we have to do with Zahra's parents, family dynamic. Yeah, you got it. So can we clear this anxiety from age 12? Yep. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 swipes for this, and then we'll check where it's at. Okay. Did we clear this anxiety from age 12? Yeah, okay. Moment of truth here. So let's see. Is Zahra's immune system functioning at 99% or better? Is functioning at 100%? Yay!
Yay! That's a huge circle.
Good. We'll triple check or double check. Is Zahra's immune system completely functioning at 100% now? Yeah, man. That was all emotional shit. Wow. Holy cow. Let me disconnect and we can chat for a bit. Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna come over here because this chair is killing my back. So how do you feel?
I feel really good. So what I noticed is a lot of these emotions are emotions that you barely think about, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I literally had to dig deep. So they're so sunken in there, to where it's not even something that like, you like honestly remember to where you can work on it on your own, at this age, you know? So, I'm really grateful. Thank you. I feel really good. I'm happy that I'm able to like let that stuff go and help myself.
Yeah.
And, feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you so much. I wanted to know whether you would be open to doing one for one of the people that are in here, um, just so they can understand or like feel it, you know? So it's up to you, but
Oh, tapping into just
yeah,
release an
just like,
emotion right now. Yeah.
yeah, tapping into a person that's live right now. Anybody who's interested, please comment. And I just want to let you know that if anything personal comes up, you're not bound to like tell us about it. Just kind of write yes or no, and then just let us know that it's personal, and she won't verbalize
Yeah.
it.
So like if it's something really serious that you don't want to say on a public platform, like that's completely fine. I'll just say, okay, hold that in your mind and we'll test about it, and then body will tell us yes or no as to whether or not that's it. So I don't even need to pull you up on the video. I just need your first name, preferably your first birth given name, and just your age. And we can just, obviously we're not doing a whole session, but just to show you how it works, I can tap in and we can release one emotion, if anyone's interested. I don't think that I'm actually getting the comments anymore, Zahra. I don't know.
I am. Let's see. My friend Shahad is in here. She's one of my best friends. So I was wondering if she would be interested. Shahad, let us know if you're interested. If not, I also see my friend Sammy, my friend Melanie is in here, James. Anybody who is interested, please just let us know, and we'll let the Heather tap in. And if not, it's fine. But I think that you guys should be able to experience this. I think it's really, really cool. And I feel like it's one of those things where like you have to experience it.
Did Jill just say that, or
I think Jill just did testing the chat. There you go. We see it.
Okay.
I will do it if no.
Oh, cool. I didn't even. Okay, yeah, my chat's loading. I turned off my Wi-Fi.
Okay. Cole, do you want to? I said so. Cole says he wants to do it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
Okay. Remind me how old you are, Cole.
Oh wait, my friend Shahad said yes.
Oh, good.
She said, but I'm going to come back and watch this. Okay, so Z, I heard my name, but my service is choppy. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure. So she'll probably come back and visit you on her own.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys just give Soul Path Energy Healing a follow and message me directly, let me know that you tuned in to one of the lives. 33, that's right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to tap into Cole here just to give you guys another example. I have gotten to know him a little bit, so it shouldn't be hard to tap into his energy field at all. Okay, so let me just make sure I'm still not tapped into you, Zahra.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool, here we go. Ooh, okay. All right, so we're tapped in. So I'm just gonna go in and see what volunteers itself automatically, Cole. So does Cole have any trapped emotions we can release today? Yes. Okay, so first trapped emotion in column A. No, column B, odd row. Even row, is it B2, B4, B6, B6? Okay. Is it pride, shame, thought, unworthy, worthless? Is this Cole's own emotion? Is this an inherited emotion? Yeah, okay. So it's inherited from his mother's side. No, so father's side. Was it father's side? Is it father's own emotion originally? Father inherited it? So go back 2 generations or more. No, it's father's own emotion originally. was not clear. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. So this is an inherited emotion from your father. It was his own emotion originally. He did not inherit it. So now that we've acknowledged that, let me try this again. Okay. Is it inherited pride?